That's all.
If he's gonna come with me, I want you to show him what you have to have done. Carry you that over how
It's
you
been
do
forwarded.
it.
I don't know if it's medication, like something that might have to be, but anyway.
The thing is, no, you said you wanted to do something.
I think I will call it.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. And he's gonna tell you, he'll tell you. Get it out of it. He'll definitely be here at 9:30.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
You wanna?
I have to.
First
He's gonna be here at 9:30. He said he'll be here at 9:30.
Is it live yet?
I don't know.
We'll check, it should be live.
Yeah.
I told him to go live right away.
He's still coming to show
Who says our meetings aren't interesting? Everybody says, everybody says they're boring.
Debbie, on this invoice 01, in fact, it says the past mentality of tax to pay 130.88, but then it says Cardona not okay with that.
Well, it is now. It wasn't last time, but it is now.
Okay,
Because she came in and put it
The whole
extra.
amount or the only one?
For her, for whatever's, yeah, for whatever's listed on there for Cardona.
438.
Yeah.
But in that case, it doesn't have what needs to be
Yeah, they,
$130.88.
just gave us $500
Okay,
in escrow, so it's okay for that.
That's set around yesterday. When is Karen here?
Thursdays.
It's just
Back after the divorce.
Before?
The what? The
Oh,
shoe?
okay.
Yeah.
So I need
Can you
to
look
get
up there,
one
see
for-
when the Vicky Rose fire was?
No, you can call, just make sure she's here, but
You
Thursdays
look
after
on
before she comes
the
in.
internet
Then you
and see
just
when
come
the
back.
Vicky Gardens Borough Hall fire was.
What do you want to I still need the addresses for his folks. For all these people that you gave me.
Well, you've got.
No,
we're,
So how do I get in touch with them?
so you want.
The only addresses they have were from the barber list, and I think that was on the other side.
Okay, so this is the barbers.
Yes, and
That's on this one.
and,
Does it, nothing pops up?
yes,
Right there.
it's the list of stuff, I think they got them separately.
You have to reword it.
He literally got that list by sending out text messages.
Okay, so this,
Okay,
Yeah.
so.
what it is, wait a minute, what's this?
Do I need to
Well, that's,
do one?
that narrow it down. to what-
Yeah.
You want all this
Okay.
down out?
Alright.
No,
And
that's
he said
it.
that because I said,
So you want this just the way it
he
is?
was like, "There's so much for me to do."
This is the.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
So this is what
But he
he
did,
does.
but
So
he didn't put
he
the
tried
cats
sending
down
them
the
text
bottom.
messages
Just
and
add
stuff,
not unlimited.
and,
Spent all
you know,
cats
they
first.
weren't
Yeah, this is what, this is what.
Oh, yeah, right, so that's
said
What's
that
this
he
one?
would just deliver them to him.
Okay.
Alright.
And what did they do?
Can we get a copy of that one?
You should come down to the last
He's a
meeting.
barber.
Yeah, okay, the
That's
barber.
himself.
I got this one.
This is the other, these are people
That
that
may be
donated, I think.
This is this.
Yeah.
Should've got it the last meeting.
This is the one, that was here last night.
That's like,
Or was
Those
this?
two, but they didn't have their.
Yeah, you got to see that.
Okay, so look back.
They gonna go in a different one now.
I can't.
Cause
I
some of
could
these
get
people.
one unless, yes, this is the only one I got.
They don't actually have their people.
That's it, that's
Okay, and
it.
Jonathan is the one that comes.
Disregarding them.
Yeah, he's a.
Well, they need to give me one because I haven't got it. This came down, Debbie, this was sent down in my packet.
Yes,
He said this is no good.
well, that's the one that Phil sent us.
Yeah, that's not good. We're gonna have
Where's the one that
we're gonna have to
planning
do
board
it
did?
all.
Did everybody get that one?
No, because Phil has to look at it.
Oh, okay, well, she
There's no
wants to
sense
talk
in
We're
about
going
gonna have
it.
to hold off any action on this thing.
Yeah, it's no problem. We can do another thing. As long as it's done.
Did you get it neat by before you back?
No,
No, no.
Something says that, I gotta fix it.
What's it doing?
This is
you don't hold me. Give it to him.
Going to work somewhere? You find that? That's what I said.
Ani, I was unaware, not everybody got that.
They can't find the phone?
Who
I
got it?
know.
Yeah, who got it? Only you? Did you guys get that?
I got it
Oh,
from
but
the-
everybody nobody got the other one.
No,
right?
everybody got the one that you have. I sent it around the packets. I did not know that that one was no good until Jim came in today and said that is
Yeah,
no
it's not what the
good.
planning board approved.
So,
I got the one from the planning board minutes, I'm sorry.
Did you get it?
Did you want to copy it down, give it to everybody? He's out there with Valerie, yeah.
Want me to go get him?
They'll come, there's a meeting.
no, Monty, that's fine.
TikTok.
Cut it off.
I cut Barbara's hair I guess I trimmed it. She doesn't have another one, I can't.
All right, good evening. This is the meeting of Mayor and Council of the Borough of Richard Gardens held on September 10th, 2019. I call this meeting to order and declare quorum present. Would everybody please rise to the pledge of allegiance to the flag of our country, and please remain standing for a moment of silence for our military. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May be seated. This meeting has been advertised in one newspaper, Daily Record, in compliance with the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. Attendance?
Councilwoman Cheatham. Here. Councilman Glass.
Here.
Councilwoman Hedgepath.
Here.
Councilman White. Here. Councilman Lorenzo. Councilwoman Garcia Montez.
Present.
Motion to accept the minutes of August 27th, 2019.
So motion to accept the minutes from August 27, 2018.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence?
There's only one thing I have in correspondence, and that's, from the place where I got the new typewriter. They gave us a contract for the year. It's $155. I don't know if you think we need to get it this year because the machine's brand new, but that's what it's for.
much did it cost?
They have a warranty on it, right?
Yeah, for the year.
And then
And
after
then this,
that,
How much did it cost?
what the machine, what was it? Like $600 some odd dollars?
Oh,
I guess after the year, right?
Yes, I mean, we can hold off on it.
Okay.
it's working okay?
Yes.
Doesn't make mistakes.
Nope, perfect. And that's it for that.
Motion to accept correspondence.
So motion to accept correspondence.
All in favor? Vouchers. Everybody get a chance to look at the voucher list. If there's not any questions on any of the line items, I'd like to motion to pay the bills.
So motion to pay our vouchers.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White? Yes. Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montes?
Yes.
Okay, department reports. Nothing? Okay. Committee reports. Nothing. Okay. New business.
I'd just like to say Leon was down here talking to the roofers, going over what they're gonna do.
Okay. Estimates for tree removal?
Yes, we received 2 estimates. Leon sent out to 9 different contractors. Some that we normally send to, others that this is like the first time doing it.
How many trees need to be removed?
5. And we have a price from Scotty Tree Experts for $5,500. And we have one from Master Services for $9,063.13.
Well, it usually costs about $1,000 each tree.
Need a motion?
Yes, it is.
Did Phil check it out, or they're all okay?
Those are the only 2,
That's the only 2 we got.
that sounds about right. I wanna make a motion for Scotty's tree removal
Second.
for the 5,000.
I'm sorry.
5,500.
A second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White? Yes. Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montes?
Yeah.
Then we're gonna hold that.
On the agenda, you have the trucking ordinance. There's a little confusion on it. We will send to you the ordinance that the planning board approved, and we will adopt that. I don't know if we have the authority not to adopt it. Mine differed a little bit, not in any great.
Can't hear you.
Now, the one that I read differed a little bit, but it's not in any great form. So what I've asked Debbie to do is to circulate the planning board ordinance, and we'll have to come up the next meeting.
Okay. Right.
Mayor, I just have one question as long as we're going back to tweet this. I have a question. And
Let us go. This doesn't,
this,
we're not doing.
That's
okay, I was
garbage
just
now.
concerned about the word.
This is the wrong thing.
Well, we're not
If
gonna
it's
do
gonna
that.
happen,
Not
then
at
it's
all.
all-
No.
No, no, way to change.
And Jim, I'm gonna need a copy of that so I can send it around to everybody. I don't need it tonight, but when we come down.
Oh, okay, well, I'll give it to you.
Give it to me.
Okay.
And I know Bill had said that he has contracts.
Yeah, we need a motion to authorize and to sign contracts which we approved earlier. And That's for what the, is that for the roof?
I think so, yeah.
It's with the MVP construction.
Yes.
LLC. Just need a motion authorizing the mayor to sign the contract, which I have reviewed.
For the report.
Oh, yeah, they were here today.
So you need a motion?
We need a motion.
Just
yes.
authorizing the mayor to sign. It's a formality.
Make a motion for MVP LLC for the mayor to sign papers for the roof.
Second. If the guys came to do the roof, we already proved it, but we need to sign the contract.
Right. Roll call?
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hitchcock?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Yes.
That's it. Okay, I need a motion to open the meeting to the public.
So motion to open our meetings to public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Let's sit over here this time. Jim Janelle, 15 Franklin Road. First off, the attorney, we couldn't hear anything with the air on. Everything you said about something, it was like all mumbling. I don't want you to repeat it now, but could you repeat it at the end of public?
Yeah, well,
Because-
now, let's say, it's simply put, I grew up in ordinance predicated upon what we had discussed earlier.
Right.
The planning board's ordinance was, I added stuff, which I should not have added. What I'm saying now is we have no authority to adopt anything that the planning board didn't approve. If we want to change it, we have to send it back to the planning board for their approval.
Okay, so is anything going back to the planning board this
No.
time? So the planning board already gave you their,
And that's
Okay.
what will be adopted at the next meeting.
okay.
My
And
apologies.
you're not adding anything new, right?
No. My apologies for mumbling.
Okay, no problem. Just the air was on, couldn't hear you. The estimates for the tree removal. When did the council discuss that we were taking 5 trees down? Because at all the council meetings I've been to, there was no discussion about that.
I believe we did talk about it, and I said that I was having Leon go out and look at the trees and make sure they needed to come down.
What meeting was that? 'Cause I only missed one meeting and I didn't hear anything talking about it. No, it wasn't that.
We did a lot of that meeting.
You probably did more business that night because I wasn't here.
I don't remember what night it
Well,
was, but we did talk about taking trees down. I did tell the council we needed to take some trees down.
Okay, in the future, could these things be discussed so the public knows? Like, nobody knows what trees you're taking down now. Does anybody on council know what trees are being taken down?
I can tell you what trees are being taken
But that's what I'm
down.
saying, if they're discussed at a public meeting, then everybody would know, the public would know, it would be in the minutes before even the awarding of the contract. I mean, you know,
We discussed that,
when?
about even sending out for contractors.
Okay, just tell me when, I'll look it up in the minutes.
What, 2 meetings ago? What was it, 2 meetings ago? 3 meetings
There's
ago?
a tree, one tree on Taft Avenue, it's on the Washington side. There is a tree on 57 Roosevelt, 2 trees at 74 Roosevelt, and 1 tree at 26 Monroe.
Okay, but I didn't hear this discussed at a meeting about location until now. That's what I'm saying, it was never discussed in the previous meeting. I went over the contract for the windows. I know it's still out for bid, I believe, right? Do you know, well, Leon Hall, you said Debbie estimated it to be about 100,000.
Right.
And, the spec, I read the spec, I don't know if anybody in council did, but it doesn't specify that they're to replace the existing aluminum windows with aluminum. It just says window replacement. I looked everywhere, it did not specify that it had to be aluminum. So that means anybody could put a bid in for vinyl, aluminum.
No, I think it was in there, Jim, because I looked myself.
Enlighten me, because I looked on the detail
Well, I
part.
don't have it with me.
I could not find it. Everything else was mumbo jumbo, standard contract stuff. But the beginning where the spec is written, it says about window replacement, but doesn't specify aluminum.
I think Leon said it was.
Yeah, and I know it's in the specs,
Even if
because
it
you're
was,
not gonna have
it's
somebody
5
bidding on the
years.
same
Even if it
thing.
was, aluminum windows, the warranties, I've been looking at it, they're 20-year, 30-year, 50-year.
We have those windows.
It doesn't matter if the builder went out of business,
Mhm.
why did you check to see the manufacturer if these are still covered under warranty? They might replace them for free, but it has to be a failure of the window. Because I don't know of any aluminum window that does not last more than 20 years, because everything I looked online, you can even get a 50-year warranty. And some of them even have lifetime. So that's something to think about. You can get a free window and not spend $1, maybe just labor, but you may get free windows. What you need to know is manufacture the window, which is probably in a tag somewhere.
Well, do we know what
Wasn't
what failed, and why are the windows being replaced?
I don't know why you're replacing them, because the window, what's the reason, Debbie?
There's several reasons. They
They're
don't
leaking
open.
water, they
They
don't
leak.
open. Okay, well,
And
those
when
are
you
all,
do get them up, you can't get them down.
those are all things a manufacturer would cover under their standard warranty.
But we're pretty sure that the contractor who built the building,
Doesn't matter.
he probably cut corners, and I doubt if those windows are really gonna need to be warranted, that's
But
probably
it
more
doesn't
than
matter
5
who put them
years.
in, it's like the roofer that puts your roof on, if he goes out of business next year, you still have a warranty on his shingle, maybe not his workmanship, but his shingle. The manufacturer covers it. That's what I'm saying, the windows have their own warranty. The builder, who cares where he is? His workmanship warranty is long
I'm
gone.
pretty sure he didn't put the best windows in.
Again, do we have
Debbie,
the contracts, I'm sure we do, when we have a debt supplier, the specs of the windows when they build them?
Yeah, I'm sure they're here
Well,
somewhere.
they didn't burn up.
We gotta check that, because it would say who the manufacturer is.
And they're also on a tag, if you look on the inside, there's probably a silver tag, they're all stamped with the manufacturer's info, probably the fire rating, because I believe they have to have the fire rating on them. All that info should be on the frame somewhere in the window. Probably if you open the window, it's probably down the side.
Of course, and then I won't be able to get the window shut. Why don't you take a look at it while you're here?
These aluminum windows, I checked, the highest priced ones you can buy for $500. Bigger than that. That gives you an idea what the window should cost.
Just don't cut yourself on.
No, I don't wanna touch it, because I just gotta break it, I gotta fix it.
Thank you, Jim.
Oh.
Thank you, Jeff, what you didn't ask about. But I didn't have enough time, because you talked too much. Shut up.
You ready?
What was the
Go.
question?
Valerie Williams, 711 Adams Avenue. I have a question for the permanent record, which hopefully it will, my statement or my request will appear in those minutes. Or excuse me, the minutes of the governing body. For the permanent record, borough record, please explain why the home administration refuses to release the building permit for the stairs to the entrance and exit into the residential home located at 711 Adams Avenue.
When we spoke to Hugh Norman and Tim Tansey, they told you that they are not getting involved. This is between her and the town, of course. Community Development told you several times to move the steps.
So you're blaming this on community development?
This is what they have right here. They wrote
Okay,
right
I don't
out
have a
here.
copy of that.
Mhm.
Can I have a copy of that letter?
No, you can't.
Why not?
And
Excuse me, why not? If you contacted community development concerning our grant, therefore if they responded to you, I should also have a copy of that letter.
they've been responding to you the whole time.
I have no letter from community development stating anything that you just stated.
This is just what they told us.
No, they told you, or that's the letter that they sent to you.
No, they didn't send a letter.
So where did that information come from?
It came from them.
How do you know that?
I mean, how do I know that?
How do you know that? How did you
They spoke to
receive
you,
that
right?
information?
spoke to
They spoke
They
to
spoke
them.
to the business administrator, Debbie Evans. who told them that they're not going to release our grant because you will not release the building permit.
No, I didn't say that.
No.
That's the fact.
They told you to move the steps.
That's the fact. Why would we move our stairs?
They're the ones who was asking you to move.
No, they didn't ask us to move them. We already know why we can't move them. So does OEM. But I'm asking you, why do you continue to hold that building permit? It's not because of community development, and it's not because you want the stairs to be redesignated from its historical designation of 1941. So explain to me again for the permanent record,
For the
why
permanent
do you
record,
want us
we've been going through
to
this
change
for
our
what, the last
stairs?
year.
No,
And
it's
we
2
coming
years.
up
It's
at
2 years
or
actually.
whatever, and you come up with the same answer every time.
Why?
And you keep going over
Why
and over again.
are you?
I'm not repeating myself.
Why are you, for the permanent record, why are you withholding the building permit for our community
No, I'm
development
not
grant?
repeating myself.
Let me just respond on this, Williams. You got a letter on July 11, 2018 from the zoning officer. It says, based on after reviewing your survey and property, some of these steps that you propose to replace are located within the borough right of way. Based on this, your permit has been denied because I do not have the authority to grant permission to residents for work to be performed outside their property lines. That's the answer.
Now, what sense does that make to a stair pattern that has historically been there since 1941? Same stair pattern that every home on that street uses. Why are you only targeting us?
Well, you're probably the only one asking for a permit.
And we need a permit because we're trying to use a community development
Well,
grant.
that's the
So the reason why, from what I'm understanding right now, you're not going to release that permit is because you're saying that our stairs are in the borough right of way.
That's right.
So you're therefore are preventing us from using a community development grant because we won't turn our stairs in the direction that you would like them turned.
You can't twist it around. The problem is the steps are in the right of way.
Everyone's stairs are in the right of way,
But nobody
Bill.
else has to ask for a permit.
So basically, you're prohibiting us from using a HUD community development
No,
grant.
We're permitting you.
Yes, you are, because you're saying that we cannot get our building permit because our stairs are in the borough right of way.
Right.
Now, what sense does that make when you're prohibiting people access in and out of their home?
No, you could turn the steps the way they.
No, we can't turn the steps. OEM already clarified that. We knew that 2 years ago. But again, why are you targeting us?
We're not talking.
Yes, you are.
No.
There are stairs
Well-
that's not even a foot away from our stairs that are brand
We
new.
have
So
to-
why would you do that?
I've given you the answer as to why.
Why would you do that?
I've given you the answer.
Why would you do that?
Because the steps are in the borough.
That means everybody's steps are in the borough right of way. So you're only prohibiting us.
Nobody else has asked.
So if we went and we put some stairs there, what would happen?
You get a violation.
Really? So what about 1319? Did he get a violation? He put in brand new
I
stairs.
have no idea about that.
Why don't you? It's been a topic of conversation since the beginning.
That's the first time for it.
You feel it's the first time?
And I've heard it.
Can you understand, has that recorder been on the whole
Your time is up
What
now.
meter, what number is on that meter?
Your time is up.
There is no number? So how do I get a hard copy? You have capabilities now that you can make hard copies of any meetings or anything else that's recorded on that tape. How do I get a copy?
Well, you'd have to put in an over request for it.
And how much are the copies?
I have no idea. Debbie's the one that would try to do it.
Debbie,
Deborah.
Okay, anyone else from the public?
here, ask this question, please, Chris.
That's parking.
Hurry up, where he starts his clock. Basically, what does this mean? Read this, and what does this mean for anybody parking on the whatever the town claims is the right of way or the borough property?
for the record, give us your name.
Sure. Christopher Trosky, 15 Franklin Road.
I can't hear you.
Chris Trosky, 15 Franklin Road. Alright, just gonna read something, please. That letter, use flyer, something that's sent out. In parking, there is no parking on the street in the borough overnight. The state police will be in the right tickets. This has become a safety concern regarding emergency vehicles getting through. If you are a renter, it is up to your landlord to put parking in for you. You must have this conversation with your landlord. If you are a homeowner and don't have enough parking, it is up to you. Put parking in. I have no idea. Can you guys elaborate, please? What was said out?
It's very simple, it's gotta be, you have to have, the Ms. Williams. You have to have, you can't park on the street.
Where's that people? Okay.
Coming in on Monroe Ave, when you come in off of,
Roosevelt.
Ave, there's been a lot of problems with cars parked on both sides, the ambulance can't get through. And it's, the signs say no parking, but people still are parking there, so I think that's another reason why that goes down on both sides.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Anyone else from the public? I'd like a motion to close the meeting to the public.
A motion to close our meeting to the public.
All in favor? And I'd like a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So motion adjourned.
Second.
All in favor? Okay.
Don't. Talk to me.